Hey, what's up YouTube? Baldur here, and I am playing some XPlane 10. Anyway, I just wanted to make this video in regards to the release of XPlane. It was released today, July 14th, 2014, and I am quite happy. The reason why I am quite happy is because this game got greenlit on Steam about, back in January, actually. And as a result, it was, well, I pretty much waited and anticipated for its release for a very, very, very long time. So, yes, I'm glad that it finally got released. It got released today, and it's actually $20 cheaper. I'm not going to bullshit you. The price is pretty expensive. We're looking at $60 for this simulator. However, that $60 is quite worth it. Why is that? It is one of the best simulators you can buy. In fact, it is the best simulator you can buy right now. But more importantly, I kind of want to talk about something that has gotten under my skin recently, and that has to do with people saying that simulators are dead. Nobody wants simulators. Simulators are crummy. Simulators don't sell well. Simulators are terrible, and blah blah blah, and they're dying, and bullshit. Okay. So, here's the thing. Simulators, granted, are pretty niche, you know. I like simulators, but that's because I actually am a pilot. I have flown in real life, I enjoy simulators, and planes are just fucking awesome. I could go to Los Angeles and just sit at the park watching planes take off and land all day. You know, and one of my dream spots is St. Martin, which has a beach right next to the airport runway, you know? Basically, I am a simulator nut. But I can understand that a lot of people don't like simulators. However, at the same time, I don't get why they say that they are a failure. So, one of the things I will understand is that they are pretty niche, as I said before. And one of the most popular simulators to ever come out was Flight Simulator 10. That was easily one of the most mainstream flight simulators, and it was easily one of the most popular flight simulators, and everyone knew about it, everyone liked it, it was a fun game. However, that came out in 2006, and in 2009, like early 2009, during Microsoft's budget report, they decided to get rid of the team that made the Flight Simulator series. And that was a huge blow. And there were a lot of people, especially in the simulator community, who were just freaking the fuck out. And for good reason, too, because this was the most popular flight simulator, especially at the time. And then once they got rid of the Aces team, I mean, where else are they going to go? Not very far, that's for sure. So, you know, with that said, that was a pretty big blow. But to say that they are dying, no. I actually found out that it's quite the opposite. If you saw the picture in the beginning of the video, you will know that it isn't exactly the case. This is XPlane 10. It is a million times better than Flight Simulator 10, but I don't necessarily have a problem with Flight Simulator 10 in general. It's a good simulator, you know, you should get it. It's like, God, I guess it's still $20 if you want to go and pick it up. But it is essentially better, and the reason I say this is because XPlane 10, the engine is so accurate and represents aerodynamics so accurately that the creator of XPlane actually created this app called Xavion. And what Xavion does, and I'll put a link in the description below, is that it is an app that you put on your phone, and it will use a triangulation of your phone to give you your altitude, your speed, and your pitch to give you that artificial horizon. Now, this is really great because, well, I'll get to other parts in general, but let's say that you're flying at night, and all of a sudden you suffer a power failure on a plane. If that happens, then you can turn on Xavion, and it'll give you an artificial indicators that will help you guide yourself to the ground. It also has an emergency airport locator to give you the glide slope of your plane, assuming that you, the best way to put it, assuming that you run out or you're of fuel or you suffer an engine failure and you're gliding, the Xavion app will actually give you a glide slope to help you glide towards the nearest airport and tell you whether or not you can make it or if you should be looking for a road. That kind of stuff will save people's lives, and yeah, it is crazy what this engine can do. It is mind-boggling. But if you can actually apply it in real life, then this simulator is for you. I'd say go get this game. Yeah, I know that what I am doing, I'm sounding like a salesman, but this game is awesome. It's also very moddable. You can do a lot of things with it. There are plenty of planes that come in this package that are stock, and the scenery is great, and the graphic demands are ridiculous. The way I'm flying right now is nowhere near the full capacity of what you can do. I think if you run a Titan, you can probably get this thing up to full graphic fidelity, if even that. But it's a really powerful flight simulator, and it's really good programming. It's really stable. And I know there are a lot of games like Street Sweeper Simulator, Farming Simulator, Goat Simulator, Ship Simulator, that all have to do with shitty programming and just horribly done. This flight simulator is not. So, with that said, I will say go get this game. It is out on Steam. It's currently the 5th top-selling game today. And yes, I will call it a game. Somebody's gonna crucify me for it, but I guess with that said, you know, get the game, enjoy it, but more importantly, you know, simulators aren't dead. So with that said, like and favorite this video and subscribe. There are plenty more videos where that came from, and I am going to leave this simulator running just so, you know, you can enjoy the flight. Anyway, enjoy your flight, and have a nice day.